Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Can we just talk about the fact that we are halfway through the year already? It blows my mind. And it is time for another favorites video. So I don't really like to do these every month just because I don't want to scrape for products that I'm not really loving just for the sake of getting a favorites video out every month. So when I do one, just know that I really do love these products and it's been a few months of me testing some of these products out. So first I'm going to start with the beauty products and makeup that I've been loving. First is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer, and this is in the shade Medium to Ginger. And I spoke about this in my UK beauty haul, and I also did a first impressions using this. And this is such an incredible concealer. This I really love applying with my finger. I just take this, rub my ring finger in there, and then put it on my face, and it is incredible. I love how light the consistency feels, but it's exactly what the title suggests. It is a soft matte consistency. I love the color, the shade Medium to Ginger. It's got a slightly peachier undertone, so it's perfect for cancelling out those dark tones under my eyes, and I've been loving this lately. Then for the color that's currently on my nails right now, this is the OPI Nail Lacquer in the shade Don't Bossanova Me Around. It's kind of like a very soft lilac kind of shade, but like it's borderline lilac, borderline nude. Like it's just somewhere in the middle, and it's just such a beautiful color. Yeah, I've just really been loving this, and I think the color looks great whether you have short or long nails. I just really love the shade of this. Then for blush, this is the L'Oreal Life's a Peach blush, and this is from their newer range, and I love this. So in my UK beauty haul, I showed the bronzer. I can't for the life of me remember what it was called, but I've really been enjoying that bronzer too. But this one is more of like a recent purchase. And to my surprise, when I opened this, it actually smelled like peach. Oh my gosh. But more importantly, it has such a beautiful color. So this is just a straight up peach blush. This is completely matte, but I'm just obsessed with this color. I think it's great for the summertime because I have it on my cheeks right now, and I don't overly apply blush ever. It's a really nice flushed but slightly peachier kind of look to your cheeks, and I think a peach blush is just a staple for summer, and considering this one's at the drugstore, it's a really good one. Then for the item that I have on my lips right now, this is the Clarins Instant Light Lip Comfort Oil. I am obsessed with this product. I've only been trying this out for about a week now, but it is amazing. It feels like it's supposed to be kind of like a honey oil, and even when you apply it, it kind of has that slight like taste and scent of a tiny bit of honey. But this one is in the shade 03 Red Berry. I really like the slight tint that this leaves. I have this layered over top of a NYX lip liner, but I really just love how this makes my lips feel. Lastly for beauty, I have the Zara I Love Petals fragrance. If you watched my haul, you would have seen this in there, but I've just absolutely been in love with this fragrance lately. Like I said in that video, it does not last long at all. So I spray my clothing quite heavily with this, and I spray the crook of my neck where my hair is. So I just try and spray heavily in areas where I know the fragrance can soak in properly. But the fragrance of this is so beautiful. If you like those not overly sweet and not musky fragrances, but you like something fresh, then this is definitely something that I would go for. The bottle is massive, and this was about 13 pounds, so I think that's I think it's around the 220 rand mark. And the Zara fragrances are really good. Aside from the fact that it doesn't last, I've been obsessed with this scent this month. Then for fashion, I have one item to talk about, and these are my new H&M Sunnies. Everyone's been going crazy with the smaller lenses, but I really don't suit them. And I just think it's following a trend, but in a way that suits my face shape. So I've just really been loving these sunnies lately, and they're from H&M, so relatively inexpensive, and I just think they're amazing. Like they go with so much, and I think it takes an outfit from looking kind of ordinary to a little bit more polished, and I've been loving these for that. Okay, then onto a few YouTube favorites. I have one YouTuber that I really want to talk about, and that is Samantha Ravindal. She is so funny. I love her sense of humor and her videos. She's beautiful, she's very talented with makeup, and she's just a really funny girl, and I just really enjoy watching her videos. Then I want to talk about a YouTube channel called First We Feast, and more specifically a series that they do on their channel called Hot Ones, and it's basically an interview show by Sean Evans, and he is incredible, one of the best interviewers that I've seen. He's just so good. And basically it's just a show where they get on different celebrities and personalities, and they come on and basically they just eat 10 chicken wings that have been cooked in increasing degrees of hotness, hot sauces. Does that make sense? There's something about people that when they're eating really hot food, their kind of guard comes down, because I think a lot of the time when they have interviews, they kind of have a certain persona that they want to project, and you know, they feel like they have to be put together. This show really just completely strips that all away, and like I said, Sean Evans is an incredible interviewer, and he just gets really fun things out of them, and he just asks interesting questions. And I'll link a few of my favorite episodes in the description box down below. I really love, I think the first one I saw was Charlize Theron. So she's a South African, so that was really cool. My other favorites are Post Malone and Logic. Those are the two that I've really watched like quite a few times. And yeah, it's just such a good show, and I would highly recommend watching it. Then for Netflix, I kind of just binge watched quite a bit, and one of the shows that I absolutely loved in the past like month or two has been Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It has Andy Samberg in it, and it is so good. I was proper hooked on that show, like to the point where I even downloaded Netflix on my phone so that I could download episodes so that I could watch them on the train and on the tube when I'm traveling around London. I know, it's just an entirely different level. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I would highly recommend if it's a kind of comedy that you're into. I really love that show. Then a movie that I watched literally just before I left home is A Quiet Place. Now, I really love horror and thriller movies. So when we saw this one, first of all, the trailer is just insane. I'll link the trailer down below just so you can watch the trailer. The trailer does such a good job of getting you to get a feel of what the movie is, but not giving too much away. Phenomenal. And it actually has Emily Blunt and John Krasinski, and if you don't like horror movies, it leans a little bit more thriller, so you can deal with it. I'm convinced. It's so well shot, the storyline is incredible, and it's just really good. Then a game that I've been loving this month, I know that this kind of sounds sponsored, but it's not. It's a game called Word Trip, and I've been loving this game. It's so addictive, and it's basically kind of like Scrabble combined with a crossword. You basically get a select few letters, and you have to come up with words that have those letters in them. So this is the level that I'm on right now. And it's very frustrating because sometimes the word that's missing is so obvious, but you just can't think of it. I don't know, I really enjoy these kinds of games. Like I really enjoy Sudoku and crosswords and that kind of thing. So if that's something that you're into, this game is a great way to pass time, as well as testing your vocabulary. Then for something kind of random, this is my Nespresso mug. My dad got one for Shan and I just before I left, and I knew I had to bring it with me because something I've been trying to do lately is to take this with me so that if I feel like getting a coffee or something on the go from, you know, Costa or Starbucks or whatever, then I can use this instead of getting a plastic cup, because I'm trying to, you know, save the environment and all that jazz, and I think it's cheaper if you have your own mug. And I just love how slimline it is. It fits a decent amount of coffee in there. It's dishwasher safe. I love how sleek it looks. I love how small it is, and it really keeps my coffee hot like nothing else has ever done before. I would highly recommend getting a travel mug, and this is a really good one. So that's it for my favorites, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know some of your favorites in the comments down below. I would love to know what you were loving in the past few months. Don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more of me. I would love to have you, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!